So welcome to the new question. So in this question, what we have to do, we have to find out that any the number is the number is given, and we have to find out this number will contain the power of 4 or not. Okay. So what I have to do is, like in this question, we have to given a number like n, and we have to find out that this number will contain the power of 4 or not. Okay. So we have to find out what is your question. Like if you have a number are given like 8, so we have to find out that this number will contain the power of 4 or not. Okay. So what we have found, like this number will not contain the power of 4. Why? Because the first number is 4, but second number is not 4. Okay. So what is your question is, like we have to contain the power of 4. Okay. Like 16 will contain the power of 4. Okay. The second number is 4 itself. Okay. The second number will not, when the second number is not 4, then this number will not contain the power of 4. Okay. In this question, the second number will not contain the power of, the second number will not contain the 4. Okay. So this number will not contain the power of 4. Okay. So this is your question. So what have to, how we can solve this question? Okay. So we have to find out this number, any number that will not contain the power of 4, then we return false. And if the number will contain the power of 4, then we have to return true. Okay. So how we represent a binary number? How we represent a binary number? Like this. Oh, like if we have to represent this 1, then how we can represent? We are just type 00 and we are making a 1 here. Okay. So that we find out this value is represented 2 to the power 0. Okay. When we have to represent 2, then what we are doing is we are putting 1 here. Okay. Then what we are getting, we are representing this. Okay. And when we have to represent that 4, then what we are doing is we put 1 here. Okay. And then we represent 2 to the power 2 equal to 4. And when we have to represent 8, then what we are doing is we represent here. Okay. And then we represent 2 to the power 3 equal to 8. Okay. And what we have to find it, we have to find the power of 4, that which number contain the power of 4. Okay. When we are putting here 1, then we are representing 2 to the power 4. Okay, which is equal to 16. Okay. So at every stage, the position of 1 will be changed. At every stage, the position of 1 will be changed, and we after find out that every time the single 1 is on, every time the single bit is on. Like in this case 1 is on, in this case single 1 is on, in this case single 1 is on, and the position of 1 will be shifted according to these powers. Okay. When 2 to the power 0, then the 1 is on at 0th position, but on it this position, like 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 3. But we have to find out that which number will contain the power 4. In these number, which number contain the power 4? We find out this number will contain the power 4. We found out this number will contain the power 4. So we can find out something solution how we can find out the power 4. We find out the connection. The connection is like when we find out any number is contain the power 4, then the position of 1 will be odd. Like in this is 1 position, this is 2nd position, this is 3rd position. So it will contain the position of odd. It will contain the odd position. The 1 is presented at odd position, and also here this number will contain the power of 4, and the 1 is on at the odd position, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it on and the 5th position, which is odd. Okay. So what we are getting is when the 1 is on at odd position, when 1 is on at odd position, then this number will contain the 4th power. Okay. So we have to find out the in number. What? First we have to find out that number will contain 2 to the power or not. After that, we are going to find out when the number will contain the power of 4, the bit is on at which position. If the bit is on at odd position, then this number will be contain the power of 4. Okay. So what we have to do? First, we have to find out that this number will contain the power of 2 or not. After that, we have to find out that the number will on at which position. If the number is on at the odd position, then it will contain the power 4. And if the number will not on at odd position, then this number will not contain the power of 4. Okay. So first what we have to do? We have to find out that number will contain the power of 1, okay, or not. Okay. So how we can do it? We have to take n and n minus 1. It will tell us that number will contain the power of 2 or not. How? It will tell us that 1 bit is on, single bit is on. Single 1 bit is on. Why? Because if your single bit is on, then the number will contain the power of 2. Okay. And then this is our first step, and the second step what we have to do? We have to find out that our number will the 1 is on at which position. If 1 is on at odd position, then this number will be contain the power of 4. Okay. So how we can do this? So we have to make a mask. How we can make a mask? We have to take a range of minus 31 to plus 31 to the power. Okay. So we make a mask for 31 to plus 31 to minus 31. Okay. So we take mask here. And we on the 1 at odd position, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 7. So we have this mask. Okay. And then what we have to do? We have to find out where our bit is on. Okay. So if number is given like this, if we have to find out that this number will contain the power of 4 or not, so we are taking so what we have to do? We have to take the AND with this number. Okay. When we are taking AND with this number, what we are getting? we getting out that at this position the all number is zeros. Okay, when we are taking AND, then 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 0 0, so the all number will taking AND with this and we getting 0. Okay, so it means this number will this one will be on at even position, so this number will not contain the power of 4. But any time if this one is on at odd position like this, we are taking another example. We are taking example like 0 0 0 1 0 0. Okay, so this time the number will on at even position, odd position, 1 2 3, odd position. So this number will contain the power 4. How we can identify? We have to put this 0 0 1 0 0. Okay, so when we are taking AND, then we are getting 0. Then we are getting 0. It means greater than 0. If we are taking an AND with this mask and we are getting 1, it means greater than 0. Then this value will contain the power of 4 and also to contain the power 4. 2 to the power 3, 2 cross 2 cross 2. Sorry, this will 2 to the power 2. Okay, so 2 cross 2 equal to 4. Okay, because 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2. Okay, so this number will contain the power 4. Okay, so I hope you understand. So I am going to code this problem. So now we are going to code this problem. So what you have to do is we have to take return n greater than 0 and n minus 1 equal to 0 and fact and n greater than 0. Okay, so this will, sorry, I am not returning, I have to print this. I have to print this number. Okay, why? Because we have to system.out.print. Okay, so what we are doing is we are taking, first we are checking this value is greater than 0 or not, and then we are checking that this number will contain the power of 2 or not, and then after that we are checking that then where our set bit is on. If the bit is on at odd position, then that number will contain the power of 4. Okay, then we are going to run this question problem. So I think we are getting an error. Like what error? Problem number 9, what you are getting? Variable fag is not allowed. Okay, we are not taking variable fag, so we have to take this fag variable. So it is fag. We are not taking mask. We have to take this mask. We have to take this mask, and then we have to run it. Accepted, and we have to submit it. So this is submitted. So I'm going to try run this problem. Just simple overview. Okay, so what we are doing is here we are first we are checking out first we are checking out that our number will greater than 0 or not. If the number is greater than 0, then we are checking out that this number will contain the power of 2 or not. How we can check the number will contain the power of 2 or not? First we are checking out that any number is on or not. If in this number the single bit is on, then this value is contain the power of 2. So we are taking n with n minus 1. What do you mean by 0 1 1 1? When we are taking n minus 1 and AND. Okay, then we are checking fact in the sense this value, this mask, and we are taking AND with given value. If we are getting 1, then this value will contain the power of 2, power of 4. Okay, sorry, power of 4. And if this is equal to 0, then this value will not contain the power of 4, because this will in this case the one is on at even position. Okay, so thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you.